Hi, I'm Dr. Doug. I'm a wellness coach and a fitness trainer. I've been doing these things for a really long time. I just want to point out something that I'm sure you'll all agree with, that every human life is precious. Every human life. And that includes people I don't like. Everybody deserves the best medical treatment in the world, regardless of who they are. So just wanted to get that out there. Wanted to talk today about menopausal hot flashes. I know they're extremely common in the United States where I live, and I suspect in industrialized countries as well. And there's some very good reasons for that. They are not normal, by the way. This is not normal for humanity. When a woman stops ovulating, she loses estrogen. And that estrogen is a powerful calmer. It keeps people calm. It keeps the heat down because it's very yin, as we say in Chinese theory. So when you lose that estrogen, if there's already a fire going on underneath, guess what happens? Boom! Hot flashes. They can last for 2 to 3 minutes, whatever. They can last for 7 to 10 years. Keep this going. But when you look at rural populations around the world, it's not normal. Not normal. Like in traditional China, for example, it wasn't ubiquitous. It was rare. But here, of course, it's common. Well, let's look at some of the causes. Risk factors: smoking, obesity, and race. Let me explain that. And there's a fourth one too, which I'll get to. Smoking, of course, adds heat to your body. All right? Smoking adds heat to your body. Don't smoke. I can help you stop smoking if you need to, by the way. Obesity. Well, we know that fat cells generate their own heat. There's a good reason for that. It's because you need to keep warm in the winter when you're sleeping off, a hard winter. It's cold outside. There's no food out there. And you need to stay warm while you're sleeping, just like bears. This is in the Paleolithic era, of course. So it generates heat. So you already have this heat thing going on. And I've noticed this about people who carry a lot of extra weight. They hate hot weather. They're really averse to hot weather. And they do really well with cold baths, ice baths and cold weather, because they're built for winter. And then race, what they mean here, it says here, more black women report having hot flashes during menopause than do women of other races. I interpret this to mean that black women, well, number one, they have a higher obesity rate than other women in this country, in the United States. And they're also stressed because of prejudice and things like that, either real prejudice or perceived prejudice. And when you tighten up, we've been through this before in other videos, when you tighten your fists like this, I'm so oppressed and I'm so stressed, guess what happens? Your fists turn warm and they're red. Right? That's heat. So you get heat by stagnating energy. When you stagnate energy, it starts building because it wants to move. Okay. And the other way that you get heat is by too much movement. I know it's very ironic. Too much movement creates friction. And this is internal friction is what I'm talking about. These are people who worship busyness. This is very American, to worship busyness. I remember people saying, "Hey, hi Doug, how you doing? Keeping busy?" My answer, "No, I'm not keeping busy." "You're not?" "No, I'm relaxing." Well, there's a time to relax and there's a time to be busy, right? We are 12 and 12 basically because we're omnivores. So all of that busyness, multitasking, very unhealthy, creates heat. Moving fast, talking fast, thinking fast, driving fast, doing everything fast. I had a friend once who thought that People who move fast were smart, smarter than people who move slow. Well, guess what? Creating all that friction inside all the time, day after day, year after year, guess what happens? You get some problems. You get some health problems. And women that have all this heat from these various reasons that lose their ovulating ability and lose that estrogen, guess what happens? It's a volcano. It's volcano time. Well, it doesn't need to be. That's my point. You don't have to have that. And you don't have to take estrogen supplements. It's kind of, estrogen supplements have been shown to be related to cancer. Now, if you take something to reduce the symptoms, fine. If you're suffering from that, you got to do what you got to do. But let's address the root causes of this problem, because it really doesn't need to be there. If you're not getting enough sleep, that would be the place to start. That's the place to start. Anyway, I'm Dr. Doug, wellness coach, fitness trainer. Thanks for checking in. Go to my website, check it out, send me an email. Blah, blah, blah. See you next time.